Hey, good morning, all you Yola saxophonists, and welcome to the next edition of Saxophone Corner with Poncho Williams here. Um, it was a really good week for us this week. Let's just start with that. It was fantastic. In the ensemble, you guys were having a little bit of an issue with the focus, but once you dial the focus back in, we were really good. As far as the sectionals, you guys are doing fantastic. You're motivated to practice, and I love that. I love the fact that you're motivated. And remember, when you're practicing, it's not just for yourself. When you're part of the group, it's for the whole group. You're what you do with your horn in a group setting, or what you do with your instrument in a group setting, sets the tone of how the rest of everyone else, how the group sounds as a whole. So yeah, so you guys are doing great with that. Let's start with Jaden. Man, I'm gonna give you the most improved this week and the Star of the Week award, because you started out the week kind of thinking that you could kind of slide by without practicing, but once you understood how it was affecting the group, you turned that practice thing up and you started hitting all the marks that you were supposed to hit. You were doing fantastic. Your tone is really good, and also you're playing all the things you are, the harmony part, really, really well. And thank you for that. Keep doing that. Make sure you log in 2 hours, or not 2 hours, 2 days of practice this week. And they should be consecutive, either Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. And if you have to do like Friday, Sunday, we'll take that too. But the best way for you to do it is 2 days consecutive. And all we're asking is maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and until you can increase that longer. But 10 to 15 minutes right now is really good if you do that. Remember that slow practice is the best practice. So when you're playing your chromatic scale, see, that's me messing up. So when you're doing that, make sure you're doing it in whole notes, do it real slow. That'll serve as our long tone exercise. And then when you're playing all the things you are, Jaden, make sure you keep that metronome on, and make sure you're hitting those things right on the money, like. And the rest of you guys, make sure you're playing it right too. Saloe and Shiloh. Make sure you're. So make sure you're playing it right on this, so that the harmony part will line up right with the melody part. All that is good. So now let me get to Shiloh. Shiloh, you are doing fantastic, man. Continue to practice hard. Your tone has increased and improved so much, bro. It's really ridiculous how well you guys are playing in tune now, because you're listening to each other and you're starting to understand blending with each other. You guys are starting to understand that. And that chromatic scale will help you do that. If you listen to each other while you're playing continue to focus on the person next to you and trying to match their pitch. And we're not going to have any problems with intonation or tuning, which is the code word for the week is tuning. So we're not going to have any problems with that if you continue doing these long tone exercises. They're going to be your best friend. And long tone, you can long tone anything. You can long tone major scales. You can long tone anything. Just all you're doing is holding the notes out. Soloy. What I want you to do is continue to press. You're pressing forward really fast. I'm not going to slow you down at all. But what I want you to do is make sure you're careful not to forget about technique and let things get sloppy because you can play them. Don't worry about playing fast. Don't worry about songs so much as you want to worry about accuracy. You want to worry about playing things really accurate, really in tune, and you're doing a great job. So I implore you to keep pushing forward on that, and don't you don't have to slow down at all. I just want you to be careful not to forget about tone and technique. And we're going to start talking about technique early this week, which is articulation and how to play things like boo dee 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 dee, boo doo be da, boo doo be dee da da, boo doo be da. When you're playing that, it's going to be articulated a certain way. It's going to be phrased a certain way, and we're going to work on that Monday and Tuesday so we can present that really well on Wednesday and Thursday. So I think that's the last part of the puzzle for all the things you are, is just getting some key articulation things in check. So we're going to play two things in this concert. We're going to play that chromatic scale together just to show how well we're blending and how well we're in tune. And then we're going to play all the things you are. And that's what we're going to highlight, what we're doing and what we're learning in class. All right. Well, listen, you guys have the rest of a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to Saxophone Corner. And I look forward to talking to you the next time. See you on Monday. Peace.